So, yeah, we're gonna rebuild the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I want to make sure this defense has become
This is the
elite
player card.
garbage.
Here you can see your strengths.
That worked.
This is the development tree. This is the abilities tab.
Bye, Cheetah, birdie, banana.
This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability.
Just what? I don't care. Alright, let's see. Can we get Mike Evans for all those first round picks the Eagles have? We are not the same. I'm just gonna make sure we still have some key pieces on the team here. Hey, Eagles! Can I just have, your first and your third? Guess what? You know what I hear? I hear BS excuses.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. I'm ready to kick your
Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner. Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or...
Just shut up. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Suck it, Bill Belichick.
This player's development trait is hidden. Put him in your... Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead.
We are so injured. You know, I'll just sim it to the mid-season mark. And then trade some players. Sorry, what? Yeah. No. Yeah.
Welcome to your franchise staff. Staff, some talent trees make you select a pet. Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.
Alright, 2-5. Awesome. Alright, we are 4-13. And Saints and Falcons both make the playoffs. Great. 30th in offense. And 18th on defense. Okay. Kyle Trask. You're a little bit of a piece of trash. Hi. Nice dumb numbers. You're telling me that Jake Sternberger's got us over 1,000 yards? Did you just perform to that, though, in the preseason and not get injured? "24 sacks. Nope. Christian Wirfs has 17 sacks and averaged a sack per game. Great. Hey, at least Vita Vea had 13.5 sacks this season. Hey, at least he had 6 sacks this season. Is he really like 27? Hey, Sean McVay. What up, homie? Hey, Mac Sertan. Alright, let's see what picks we got in the first round. We got the 4th pick, we got the 6th pick, 14, 17, 19, 30th.
These players are on the last year of their contract.
No. Yeah, who did? Yeah. Oh, Aaron. Yes. Yeah, I'll just have this guy as a run stopper, so he could just, stop the run every time and just be there as a wall. Yeah. Woof. Yeah. Alright, I'm back, boys. Yeah.
And the Texans now on the clock. Who do they have their eye on?
Alright. Let's go see what we got to work with. So, okay, yeah, let's just let the clock fall to us. Because I think who we want is pretty much going to just fall to us.
The Buccaneers are on the clock now. All right, on the clock now, the Lions.
Ross Lindsley out of Mississippi State.
All right, next up, the Bucs are on the clock.
Honestly, I kind of want to go with Oscar Peoples. He's like a really good player. Actually, I mean, he's not really that good. It's just like his D and zone coverage kind of concerns me. But like his speed is unbelievable. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with him. 94 speed. Yeah. Safe to say that's going to be a very good move.
The Bucks on the clock now. Let's see who they have their eye on.
I think I know who my eyes are on. Okay, there are still a lot of players that I want are available, but honestly, I'm not letting Daly McClain fall any farther down the board.
Now it's the Giants. Time is ticking.
Just way too much of a freak to not let fall later in the draft.
Okay, it's the Bucks now on the clock.
I think with the next pick, we're going to go quarterback, because I don't think Green Bay is going to go with QB. So, should we go with the right guard? I mean, it would make sense, because we do need to fix these trash offensive lines. So I guess I will go with Carlo Depps out of Auburn. So it gives my quarterback at least maybe 2 seconds on the right side to throw the ball.
On the clock now, it's the Buccaneers.
Okay, they'll go with Jason Boyd, tight end. But I think I kind of know what I'm going with here. David Summons, out of West Virginia.
Let's see what they do.
But let's just hope this guy could be our QB in the future. You know? Let's see who goes up the board. Alright, there's an O-lineman. There's a wide receiver. There's the left side linebacker. There's a wide receiver. There's a middle linebacker. Don't really need it. They go with D-tackle. They also go with D-tackle. They go with running back. I kind of regret maybe not grabbing him or trading up to go get him. Alright, they go with corner. Honestly, I don't really care that they go corner, because we already got our corner, so yeah. Those are like best player available. I'm not gonna take him just because he's not first round talent, which is why I don't really want to go with him here. I don't really need a corner. Which one do I want to go with here? Roman Baker? Probably Roman Baker. We're going to go for Roman Baker. 92 speed. Yeah, I think it's safe to say we got a nice running back to work. They go with the right guard. I don't really need it, so kudos to you. I kind of want to go with a receiver here. Or the tight end. You know what? Since there's not usually a lot of good tight ends of the draft, and this guy isn't really that bad, I'll go with Brandley Adom out of Texas A&M. Well, I guess I am a little glad now that we go on running back. The best player available, who I have favorited, is actually number 1 in Gordon Wallace. And then who's Gordon Wallace? Oh, that's that guy who just has an average kick return. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go with Gordon Wallace. Then the next player is a tackle. You know what's funny? I think we made the right move to go with the tight end, because this guy is still available despite his route running is absolute garbage. 96 speed, yeah. I think it's safe to say that was a really good move. Alright. Oh, they went the tackle. Honestly, I kind of had a little bit of an upset when they did that. And the corner is still available. But, yeah, I think we're going to finally go with a linebacker in Corey Woodyard. out of Colorado. He will be a nice outside linebacker to, have and stuff. Alright, on to our next pick in the third round. So we invested a lot in third round picks instead of second round picks. Okay. The running back is still available, so if we want to go with depth, it wouldn't be a terrible move. But honestly, if he's available next time, I will take him. But honestly, though, we needed to go with the tackle. We really need to fix the offensive line if our quarterback actually wants to do something.
On the clock now, it's the Buccaneers.
Alright, we got the next pick. Let's see what we want to go with here. Gardner Wallace is somehow still available, and I'm actually really concerned with that. Yes, he's still not available. Alright, that's good. But you know what? I want to go with Ermic Young. I really want him. So then, if I wanted to trade Vita Vea or something, I could have him. But honestly, I don't think you need to go with D-tackle right now. So, Najee Hargan or the day 3 player. I forgot already his name is. His F at stamp. Well, the stamina won't matter because I'll upgrade that. But he does have F in tackling, which is a bit of a concern. Because in this game, apparently, it's really hard to tackle. Yeah, I like Josh Nixon a little bit more. So then, who do I want to go with then? I don't want to go with him unless he's available somehow in day 3. Again, somehow. Yeah, I'll go with him. Zach Amunga. I'll take a chance on him. Might upgrade his speed a little bit, but yeah, I'm still curious to see if he's going to be more of a pass rusher. And Najee Harwell is all for it. Honestly, I don't really care. Okay, that corner's finally off the board. That's kind of what I thought. I'm just surprised he was still available at that point. Alright, Josh Nix out of Florida State. I wanted to go and get him because he has more speed and probably a better chance of tackling players unlike the other guy. And Najee. Alright, we're back on the clock. Like, we had so many picks. Alright. I don't think we want to go with an outside linebacker just yet. We do need to get a left guard. So, I think it's kind of safe to say this is probably the best move here. It's going Vest Venerma out of Notre Dame. Now we're on to the 5th round of the draft. Okay, so we don't even have a 6th round pick. So that means we're probably not, like, this might be my last pick I want to actually end up going with. But I'm probably going to end up trading up in the draft probably anyway. John Lasson. I'm going to go with John Laston.
Okay, it's the Rams up now. They're on the clock.
I'm going to wait. I'm not going to, like, just trade up now. I'm just going to wait for some players to get off the board. So, I'm actually just going to let the clock go and just see who falls off the board. So we currently have 5 players on the board. Currently. But might as well we're at it. Let's just look at who I might want. Okay, so he has injury concern, but besides that, he's okay. But one of the linebackers from assuming just went off the board. He has good coverage, probably.
Alright, next up, the Titans are on the clock.
He's alright for a later round player. And he has good, I really want to go move up for him, because, that A and man coverage is going to be disgusting. Okay. I'm going to wait a little longer. Actually, matter of fact, I might want to trade up with Oakland. Not yet, though. Okay,
Here we
now.
go. The Raiders now on the clock.
So I'm going to trade up with Oakland because since we have so much draft picks, it just honestly just makes sense. I might as well even trade to someone who I don't really want on my roster anymore. I mean, might as well. Sure. Jalen Darter, they do need a wide receiver, so yeah, I guess it makes sense, really. $541 selection. Okay, that's not enough. But how about if I trade my final pick in the 196th pick, and they don't have a second? Yeah, trade it up. To hope to be a generational talent at coverage wise in Tony Perman. He had really nice man coverage. And, I'm actually probably gonna trade for. I'm just curious. Let's just see who has the who are still available at this spot currently. Like, who's available? Everyone is still available. That's interesting. I'm not gonna go with anyone, of course. I'm just gonna yeah, that was kind of the player I wanted the most, and Packers just took him in round 6, which is not a big surprise to say the least. Apparently, round 6 lasts like 3 years, as well as round 7. But I mean, we could just probably check a look at the roster and see what happens. I'm not gonna go with draft recap because that's how my game crashes. So let's just look at the NFL roster right now. So, quarterback. David Simmons looks pretty good, to say the least. Roman Barber was a very good find, but I'm actually curious. Well, this is actually the better way to do it if you don't want game crash. Oh, yeah, I regret it. Yeah, this guy is going to be like a new LaDavian Tomlinson practically. Wide receivers, Zach Sealers. Yeah, I think he's going to be a nice receiver. Nice find though in the late 2nd round of the draft. So he pretty much wins our tight end position by default. He also wins the tackle position. Jesse Barrera is definitely not going to be my starter, but I kind of needed it just to upgrade the offensive line for something. Charles Depps, I'm kind of disappointed, but I'm kind of, because at least he's not like a 69 overall. Because that would have been a help. Ross Lindsley, yeah, this guy's more of a run stopper. He's just going to stuff the defensive line. But Darren McLean is going to be a nice play. I might move him to D-tackle. So, let's say, for example, Vita Vea, I wanted to trade him. He would just be my backup defensive tackle, and plus he would probably be playing in the preseason. But Darren McLean, he's going to be an absolute monster as a defensive tackle. KJ Brent. Carlos Woodman, I will move him probably. I'm probably going to move him. Zach Munga, isn't he the guy who I drafted later in the round? Yeah, 3rd round. Late 3rd round. So this is the guy I traded up. Well, not a lot of draft capital, because, like, what do you expect? It's literally just a, like, mid-5th round pick. I traded it for probably a late round pick receiver and a 196th pick. So yeah, not a lot. So, but I mean, I do see him having some potential in coverage, which will be nice. 65 overall. He's going to be more of a guy who could cover than him actually playing the pass rush. But he also could play pass rush, which is nice. Corners, Oscar Peoples actually ended up being a very nice move, to say the least. 95 block shed. And then Nixon was also a decent find in round 4 in the draft. Yeah, this guy's a round 4 pick. Hey, Billy. Hi, Billy. But, yeah, no, there's, pretty good draft. We still got a ton of holes, of course, on the team. So, let's actually go, for... Hey, sweet Billy. I really want to make a trade for, Thompson. My sweet Billy. Sweet, sweet little Billy. Billy, don't forget your duck. I didn't want her to forget his duck. Oh, she's gonna lay right there. So who do I want to use as the 20? It's a little tough one. I guess the D tackle. You know, I'm actually curious. Out of the entire draft, who was like the best player? Like, who was the best player in the draft? Apparently, there was not a single. Oh, this is not even including the rookies. That's kind of stupid. I think it should include the rookies, but okay. Let's see if the game doesn't crash. I really hope it doesn't. I really do. If the game crashes, well, I'll just make a part 2 live stream. Okay. The game didn't crash. So, let's just look at overalls right now. So, my best pick was the first pick. I mean, again, it's not really a surprise. But, you know what's funny? My second round pick wide receiver, who I drafted almost in the 3rd round, is better than my quarterback who I drafted in the 1st. It's actually kind of funny to say the least. But who are like the best players taken in the rounds, though? I'm actually curious. So the best player in the draft was Ladora Tomlinson. Yeah, so that's not a bit of a surprise that he's ended up being one of the best players. But at least we have the 2 best actually 3 of the top 5 best players. So that's interesting. But again, we already saw what the first round was. Let's go check the second round. So Clancy, who Houston took, was actually the best player. I suppose Prinkle, and there was actually another defensive tackle that was good. But we did get a pretty good steal, though, I will admit. Still got a good steal. What about round 3? Trancey Smith. Ooh, Giants had a really... Look at the Giants draft. Like, they had a really good draft. Well, in terms of overall ratings, they had a really good freaking draft. Like, yeah, they had a pretty good draft. I mean, ignore the 6th and, like, 7th. Like, they had a really freaking good draft. Huh, that's interesting. Alright, on to... Wait, did we already check? Yeah, we already checked round 3. What about round 4? Eric Tomlinson? Yeah, I think... No, he wasn't the guy I wanted. Who was the safety? Oh, yeah, so he was going to be a worser, because I know for a fact, yeah, so 68 overall. Yeah, I'm pretty happy now that I went with him instead, and also one of the higher overall players, actually. Jalen Dukes was the best player in the 5th round. He was actually taken to the second last pick in the 5th round, surprisingly. So who had the worst overall in the 5th round then? Oh wow, it went up real fast. Jesus. Let's check 6th round. 6th round. Oh, okay. Well, honestly, I don't really care because it turns out we already had someone else. And the best player in the 7th round, we didn't even have a pick at that point in Victor Downing. Of course, the Patriots gets the best player in the 7th round because they usually always find these gems in the later portions of the round. So, yeah, I guess I'm not that too surprised. But let's go re-look at the roster for a sec. So this is the offense. I mean, our offensive line is crap. I mean, that's not really a word you would be surprised to say. And then this is the defense. Okay, for some reason I didn't change the defensive 4-3 under. I don't. Yeah, 4-3/4. Apparently that's not the best. What is the best? 4-3 under. Where's 4-3 base? Oh, it just skips. Okay. Is that the best? I mean, 46 is going to probably be the best. But besides that, I hate 46. It's terrible. 16. Yeah, I'll go with 4-3 base one as well. Sean McVay. So yeah, this is the defense. The defense is actually kind of solid. I said kind of. I don't think it's terrible. We do need to fit. We need to get more corners though. Sure. Oscar Peoples. We have a very good defense. I mean, not very good, but for the future, yeah, it's probably one of the better ones. Then we got Baker. Honestly, I kind of want to go with Thompson, but at the same time not, because is it going to be worth trading, maybe a first-round pick just to get him? And we already drafted another running back, so I don't think so. Okay, Tommy Perman is apparently my starter. I'll join the party later. So apparently he's the starting right end. And Mike, I'm probably just trading for a mid pick or something. Actually, you know what? Let me just trade it for a better defensive lineman. That sounds a better idea. Just trade it for I don't really care if it's solid or anything. I just want a guy who is okay. Wait, if I can get Marcus Davenport, I'll actually take that as my starter. Okay, I didn't. But it is still pretty close in terms of value. Holy cow. We have 4 third-round picks and 3 seconds. Woof. And we have 4 7th-round picks. I might as well trade 2 of them. Jesus. Okay, actually, I will keep that one because that's my 7th-round pick. How about the 217th? No. Actually, let me also remove that one. Just make it to the top. So, okay. How about just the top 7th and a 4th-round pick? But then you give me a 5th. Yeah, you could kind of tell I'm being a little picky right now. But I am trying to make the best trade of business. Alright, there we go. Now we got Marcus Davenport. That would be a nice defensive lineman to have. Right. So, oh, I forgot he's my right end. Whoops. I completely forgot he was my right end. I completely forgot he plays right end in the first place. I'll put him at left end. I'll decrease his power moves just to upgrade a bit his finesse moves. But hey, at least we actually have a guy who actually get to the quarterback, and it's not named Vina Vea. That one. Hey, Billy. Got a Billy? Going back to Mom's room? Billy? Billy? You could just lay right here. It would be way more comfortable for you. Relocate. Yeah, let's actually relocate. Because the bucket, like, seriously. There are, what, like, 3 Miami teams? Like, there are 3 teams in Florida. And that's, like, the most for any state, I think. Well, maybe besides Texas. I don't know. Because Houston, Dallas, I don't really know. And by the way, why is Dallas the NFC East when they're in Texas? I think they're in Texas, right? I don't know. But again, it's still confusing. By the way, let's say, for example, if I had to play in warm weather, I'll not be that good. So I only am better when I'm in the, colder areas. So, like, let's say if I played, like, in the NFC North or the AFC or maybe the AFC West. Wait. AFC West has Kansas, Vegas, Los Angeles. Maybe. But yeah, those like if I was drafted in the South, yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a good day for me, unless I'm in the Colts, which I don't care. Or the East too, because the East, like the East is colder than the West. Like I'm currently in the East in Wisconsin, which is actually pretty cold for summers. Like if you compare it to like maybe like I don't know Washington or I mean Seattle, because by us we have a lake, Lake Michigan, the big lake. That actually like cools down the weather and it also warms up the weather. So we actually have decent warm winters as well. But again, I don't think we're gonna see blizzards anymore. Honestly, I think blizzards are going to actually become a myth. Okay, maybe besides if you live in the North Pole, okay? That probably will happen until the sun is just exploded, because then everything dies. Because everything needs the sun. If the sun doesn't exist, you're not gonna... Okay, so we're surprisingly 4-3. That's interesting. But let's go check stats and rewards and just see how in the world we're just doing so well. It's probably because of the playbook and stuff. 3rd in offense. And remember, 22nd in defense. So our defense is still a piece of trash, but our offense has actually been doing really well. Besides his interception ratio. How's Thompson? I completely forgot what team he was on, but I'm curious. Where's Thompson? I'm gonna look for him. Is Thompson really doing that bad? Let me look at every team's running backs. I would expect him to be the stars. He's like an 81. Yeah, I don't think this team drafted. Yeah, because they had Clancy. And why would they draft Clancy? But they had so many other running backs. Whatever. Bateman has more yards than a fullback running the football. That's actually pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Wait, who? I don't even remember. This is stupid. I think he may went to the Falcons. I think he maybe made it to the Falcons. Yeah, he did. Oh, because he had Kennard Patterson. Okay, gotcha. He doesn't even have his hidden development. Okay, I just did that so I could get here a little bit faster. But how's our receivers been, actually? Zach Steelers, he's been nice. Keyshawn Johnson's just been a nice red zone threat, because apparently he has 8 touchdowns. I don't want Logan Thomas. I wanted to see my backup tight end a little bit more. And we did end up saying Ian Thomas. Wow. The only catch he actually had 27 yards. That's actually pretty insane. Does anyone yet reach double-digit sacks? No one. Okay, good. But he had 4 sacks, so that's not terrible. 2 sacks, then we have 3 sacks for these 2. So, yeah, we're still not playing terrible. Defense has been crap, though. 5.5 sacks for Marcus Davenport. I'm very disappointed for Vita Vea to only have a 2.5. 0.5 for Jeremy Dean and Devin White. 1 sack for Tommy Perman and Ross Lindsley. 2.5 for Vita Vea. 3.5. I mean, no, not 3.5. 3 for Derry McLean. But hey, he's not playing terrible so far, because especially for being a rookie. 4 sacks for our sophomore and a 5.5 for Marcus Davenport. And I did not meant to do that. See interceptions. 2 for Oscar Peoples, 1 for John Nix, Jeremy Dean, and Jimmy Moreland, who probably would just end up signing. So the only reason why we have a winning record is mainly just because of our offense being top 5. So yeah. I mean, our defense played good last week. I mean, they only put up 10 points, so yeah, I guess our defense actually played good that game. Let's see, will we beat the Steelers before our bye week? I mean, it's possible. It's possible. I don't think they draft the QBs, so yeah, I would say it's possible. And we lost. Okay. And holy cow, this division is tough as hell. I mean, besides the Falcons, because they are a piece of garbage, but besides that team, literally the entire division is like so hard. Saints are 6-2. Panthers are 6-1, which I won't be too surprised to have a bye week this week. Holy cow. Yeah, some reason Carolina's playbook is so freaking disgusting in this game. I have no idea why. It just is. Devin White, easily without a doubt, I am going to give him a contract. Nearly $66 million. Jeremy Dean, I'll re-sign him as well. Worth $44.6 million contract. I don't really know yet Marcus Davenport. He has a little bit of question in stats currently. I just want to see his rating right now. I mean, not his rating. Wanted to see his freaking... Like, how has he been playing this game? I mean, this season. He has 5.5, and last season he had 5.5. Okay, that's a little bit of a tough one. But I think he might be playing maybe better as a pass rusher than last season. Because if he could just add, like, literally 1 more sack, he would have a better season. But I don't care. I'm not answering media questions. You know what? I'll just whatever. Let's see what they have to say. Jonathan Coachman. It's been an up and down first half of your team. What do you expect in the second half of the season? It's hard for me to say right now, but either way, this team needs to focus on their next first and foremost. I don't like this one because I want to see this team in the Super Bowl, but we think we can get there. I don't think. I like this one. This one's better. Well, consistently has escaped this team, so we can need to find that first off. But that being said, I think we could find it and get to the playoffs. I think that one was a better analysis, to say the least. I think this team can make it to the playoffs, especially with this bye week, but I don't think this team is going to quite be good for a Super Bowl. Another one for young coaching. Okay. Well, I don't know this one. We already signed him, so it doesn't even matter. So that one really just didn't matter. But let me go check my stadium. How's our stadium been? How is it going right now? Yeah, so our parking rates are pretty good. We have a ton of money, so. Oh wow, that was a pretty close game, but hey, I mean our defense is improving. What I like to see. I did not meant to click next. Just send to the playoffs. Oh my god, my fingers are explosive. It's explosive. Yeah? Okay. We went 5-12. So we went 15 in offense. So we went south real quick with that top 5. But at least their defense improved. Yeah, quarterback ruined 20 interceptions. It's probably the most in the NFC South, isn't it? Right? Yep. But at least threw the most yards, so that's nice. Yeah, we threw the second most interceptions out of any quarterback in the NFL. But at least we didn't throw more than 24. That would have been terrible. Let's go check our running back. Okay, our running back is a bit of a abysmal. Keyshaw, this is your last year, so shut up. But at least Zach, had a good rookie year, over 1,000 yards. 2 touchdowns. See about our tight end. Still have 1 reception. Okay. Wait, how many sacks did we let go? Okay, we only had 33. So yeah, this offensive line is actually not that terrible. So 12 for Jesse. Again, I'm pretty much going to replace you. 10. Did I not drafted you in like the 2nd or 3rd round? So honestly, I don't care. Just worse with 5. Then him 4. Wait. He did not let a single... What do you mean he didn't let a single sack? I'm pretty sure he did. Well, whatever. But yeah. Apparently this guy's a genius, and apparently he's the world's best offensive lineman in the league. Alright, 10 sacks for our sophomore, and Vina Vea, so, hey, at least 20 sacks. Marcus Davenport with 7.5. Him with 5, that makes us have 30. Devin White with 1.5. Ross Lindsley and Tony Palm both have 1. And Jeremy Dean and Kerman Brent both have 0.5. So at least we have around like 40. 3 interceptions for German Gene. 2 for Oscar Peoples. 2 for Jimmy Mormon. 1 for John Dick Nixon. And 1 for Antoine Winfield. Honestly, I think he may won Offensive Lineman of the Year. No, he didn't. But he's gotta be there? He's not even in the top 10? Damn, that sucks. Okay, so we went to looking like an actual team that might go to the playoffs to looking like a team that probably would get a top 5 pick. And that's pretty sad. But hey, at least we're not the last in our division. And again, we're in a very tough division, so it doesn't matter. You know what sucks? We didn't even win defensive rookie of the year. I mean, we won offensive rookie of the year because our quarterback's a legend, and we were like top 10 of the most passing yards, but besides his interceptions. Oh, so he's on offense. Okay, I completely forgot. I mean, it wasn't really terrible by the team. Like, our team was doing pretty fine. It's just like we were like had so much expectations in the first half of the season, so it made it just more frustrating that we literally just got killed at the end of the year. We have like literally like four, like I'm not even joking around really. We have like four linebackers that could literally just play so good. All right, so we pretty much a 78 overall team, which is not terrible, but I wish it was better. So, superstar X Factor from our quarterback. I already kind of knew that. I mean, I already knew that. Was let me just do threat director, detector, because I actually really like that ability. Vina Vea is probably going to be his final year here, and Wentwan Winfield is going to be my. He actually went to superstar, so that's actually nice. But again, he's going to be gone. Mainly because of his age. I mean, no offense or anything, no. I really do like this guy. It's just like he is kind of getting a little old, and I would like to have other players on the roster and also some picks. So, yeah, we're a 78 overall team. That's awesome. Love it. I wish you could change their names, like as your owner or something like that. Alright, let's see. Let's see how we're. Well, for sure we're not getting the number one overall pick, but we're not even having a top 5 pick. That's interesting. Is this all of our picks in the later rounds of the draft? We only have 3 first-round picks. We have more, but hey, I mean, now we have Vina Vea. Might as well just try to trade some. There's a corner named Sherman Best. That is actually really funny. I actually do think it's pretty funny. But he does have man coverage, so that's something to look at. Injected lens. I'm probably gonna make a trade just to get like 2. I really hope I can get 2 first-round picks here from the Lions or the Dolphins, because I think those are the 2 only teams that actually do have 2 first-round picks. So, wait, who do I don't really want to sign him, mainly because I didn't see enough. But I will give him a 1-year deal contract, but I am going to up his money, and he's tested free agents. We have enough money to franchise. So I'm franchise. The only reason why I'm franchise tagging him is literally just because I just can't deal with. I just can't sign him. Like, he didn't perform enough numbers. Now maybe with Vina Vea gone, with Vina Vea being gone, maybe he might actually make more numbers than he did last season. But at least our sophomores actually doing really well, though. Yeah, I think Quentin Nelson's going to be the perfect one. No offense to the left guard that we drafted. He actually did pretty well, but it's Quentin Nelson. Like, he's way better. I'm sorry. I don't really want to go get David. Honestly, Dex is a legend. I'm not going to need it. I'm not signing it. Yeah, I don't really see anything interesting. I mean, we're done with the offense. Besides wide receiver, we need to fix. Like, seriously. Besides our freaking rookie wide receiver, our receiving core is a literal piece of trash. So, I mean by wide receiver, I mean by a tight end. We also need to fix a lot of defense. We also need to get a backup D-tackle, because I'm trading him today. So, let's look at Detroit's picks. Detroit probably have at least one top 10 pick. I said at least one. Yeah. 19 and 8. What about the Dolphins? They have 17 and 31. I think the 49ers were probably the ones that made it to the Super Bowl. Okay, that's better now. What do they need? Right end, right guard. So I think they might have interest in Marcus Davenport, which honestly I wouldn't even care trading him. Well, because that barely boosts up the value. Yeah, so it seems like it's going to be a lot of value just to trying to get these picks. How about this Super Bowl pick? Alright. So, we practically just got one more first round pick. But I don't care. But yeah, we're still pretty far in the rebuild. Like, we don't have receivers to throw to outside of, Stellar. We do need to get a better defensive line. We need a slot corner. We need our linebackers to actually make steps up, which I am not going to let KJ Brent start anymore. And also this guy, I don't even know how to pronounce his name. But he had like a full star, well, I mean, technically just a full star offensive unit. So, I'll just go cite some backups real quick. Mainly just because when we need backups, especially on defense. So, I mean, I wish Payne was available. Payne would be nice. Bry Krobrick. Nice 6-year deal. Wow, that's a lot of money just to give to this guy. Okay, hold your horses. You were not getting that much money. Hold your horses. He's just happy he's getting signed it. And also, I'm going to sign Marvin Wilson. Hey, bro, you want more money? No. You're only getting $18.3 million. And yeah, that's more money than the Bears are asking. We're also going to get some corners. Alright, James Pierce. $18.7 million. And you want Amy. He's actually not terrible as a fourth corner. Oh, for some reason he has 87 speed. Oh. Hey, Elijah Ryder. Alright. We just signed it like a ton of backups. I don't even think we signed it, besides Quentin Nelson, a starting player.
Okay, next up, it's the Broncos on the clock.
Oh, I forgot the look.
Well, hold on a second now. It appears a different team is filling out a card right now. And that can mean only one thing, people. They just traded the pick. On the clock now, it's the Falcons. On the clock now, the Bears. Okay, it's the Bucks now on the clock. On the clock now, it's the Seahawks. Time is ticking. On the clock now, it's the Buccaneers. The Jaguars are now on the clock. The Buccaneers are on the clock now. Now we turn to the Panthers. They're on the clock. All right, next up, the Bucks are on the clock. We've got some action here, folks. They've traded this pick. We'll have the details in a moment.
Literal hat. Alright, well, I don't care. That's the end of the rebuild anyways.